Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Seoul taking on Indiana. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Vida Blue.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A little bit high. And this one is off and running. And downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In the air, left field, down the line, reaching for it, and brings it in. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. Back at Busch Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, J.P. Sears. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to third, Beltre. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Second, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here, Jason Churio. Aaron Judge at the plate. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Tyler Ferguson on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Here's Mark Canha. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one missing low. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Batting fifth,
2 down.
the center fielder.
2 down,
Jim
bases empty. Jim Edmonds getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance on the warning track and hauls it in. Back here in Indianapolis, now here is Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
A new pitcher in the game, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's off the plate.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. So digging in, Bobby Abreu.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
It's Decano. 1 out in the second. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Luke Raley. And he dodges that fastball.
Ball 1, no strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls and a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home.
Now pitching
Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor McGill.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one is upstairs. Raley at second with 2 down. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
2 outs. That's too low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there.
Obi Milner comes on now.
Now pitching, Obi Milner.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
Takes it to the base for the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Jose Leclerc.
Now pitching,
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Royce Lewis.
third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed. They'll rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 5-1. Michel Otonez on a pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching, Michel Otonez.
And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. In the air, right side. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First time up, he grounded to third. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Churio. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Otanez checks the runner, and he's back in safely. De La Cruz leads off first with one away.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Pickoff move to second. De La Cruz back on a dive. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Over to third, but the throw is offline. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up
to the right side. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Right fielder.
2 out, space is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And a big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
0-2.
Judge rips that one. Abreu makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now batting, Mike Trout. On the ground to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
First and second. No outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Hit on the ground to the right side, but that rolls foul.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Milner checks the runner, and diving back is Trout. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. 1 run is in. Pena around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bruce Sutter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Langoliers now at the plate as he swings through strike one. No outs. Runner on second.
That's out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
That's
just
ball
misses, and the count is even 2-2. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. Alvarez at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu, grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Count.
Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Adrian Beltre. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Outside. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle of balance. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, filling the cavity. With the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current.